guys, I hope everybody's taking care and being blessed today. Today's video is just going to be about locks. I have to make this video, y'all, because there are so many people, and I'm in my bathroom, just quick, easy. I got good lighting, so I figured I'd do it in here, but I wanted to come to you guys about locks. A lot of people have a lot of misconceptions about locks. I know I did too before I started. So I just wanted to just share some with you. First, I want to say I'm not an expert. Like, nobody is an expert. Everybody journey is different. Everybody can do different things to their hair because it depends on the texture. It depends on what you are getting locks for. It just all depends. But I'm just telling you my journey, and usually traditionally, so basically I want to tell you guys, show you for one, some locks. When you always see locks, guys, you always see locks on some real locks. I want to show you some real locks. Because you always see like faux locks, crochet locks, and all those locks are perfect. I just want to let you know, especially if you are about to start locks, no lock is perfect. No lock is perfect. You want to know why no lock is perfect? Because nothing in life is perfect. So if you are trying to be one of those ones that you got, everything has to be perfect. Everything has to be land a certain way. Because I used to be like that, especially like before I started locks. I wanted my hair, when I laid it a certain way, that's the way I wanted it to be. But unfortunately, that's just not how locks is. A lot of people think that when you get a retwist, it's going to last months and months on top of months. No, it's not. If you do a style, it can. But the thing about doing a style, that can leave indents and indentions, and it can mess up your locks. It can stop your locks from forming if you are a newbie. If you are always having your hair all smushed up inside of a style. Locks is just like hair. I mean, if you always got it smushed up and always, it's going to grow that way. So you want to make sure you keep the body. I would just kind of keep it, try to just leave them alone. Just let them grow. Just let them do what they do. Instead of always have them in styles. You don't even want like your hair to last a whole month. A retwist lasting a whole month, that's a long time. It's not going to last that long. Basically, too, I always want to let people know, because they don't know what a retwist is, and I want to just educate you on it. Basically, all that a retwist is, you can use whatever product, whatever method that you want, but basically someone is going to be just going back over your pattern. Like however you had your pattern, wherever the lock's supposed to be, there will be basically, some people use products, some people don't. They're going to be putting all the hairs where it need to go. Like, so for instance, I want to show you too, when people say, yeah, I got gray, yeah. When people say that, I lost my train of thought, y'all, when I seen that gray. But I'm telling you guys, what you want to do is you just want to, okay, I know what I was going to say. My front, everybody texture is different too, y'all. Everybody hair texture is different. My front grows away from my locks. Like if you see, and what I mean by that, you see all this new growth and how the lock is not growing inside of this lock. But if you look to the back, which again is a whole different ball game back there, there's more fuller back there. So sometimes you may have more locks in the back than you do on the side, because it all depends on how your hair is. So I just don't want nobody going in and be like, oh my God, I don't have 50 locks. I don't have 100 locks. It just all depends on what your density is. It's all your journey. Guys, we have to stop, because I did it too. Looking at other people locks and saying, I want to. They actually, somebody wanted me to sit there and like count them. It don't make a difference. Don't get me wrong. I know some people want a certain amount, but you can't say just because I have, I'm just going to throw a number out there. Just because I have 120, my hair is going to be full. It depends on the person's density. It depends on the person's texture. It depends on how your hair was growing before you even locked. That's what a lot of people don't understand. They think once you lock, everything is just going to be perfect. And however your hair, like say for instance, if you have dry hair before you lock, your hair is going to be dry. If you had let's see, if you had problems with keeping moisture in your natural hair, you're going the same concept. The only difference is you're just locking your hair. And a lot of people think that locking your hair is hard to do. It's not hard. It's when we make it hard. We make things hard. If you just make sure, and if you think about it, guys, it's just like if you waking up in the morning and you got natural hair. Do you just go out and do nothing? Like a lot of people say, well, it requires, no, it don't. All you got to do is just make sure that you keep your parts wherever the part's supposed to be. If you are going to be a manicure, like you got manicure locks, you got freeform locks, you got afro locks, you got all kind of different locks. So you can't just say, well, I want to go 2 months. I want to go through. It just, again, depends on your hair. Once you get your regimen going, you'll find what works for you. But I'm telling you right now, guys, less is more. Don't be in your hair 24/7 because your hair is going to grow when it's ready. If you keep it nice and it's kind of like a plant. I always tell my clients, your hair is like a plant. If you water it, it'll grow. If you take care of it, it'll grow. Give it sunlight. Don't have it all and weave all the time. We call it a protective style, but all styles is not protecting your hair. Like, what is we protecting our hair from? The elements, okay. I mean, what's the elements? It ain't go pull out your hair. So you don't always have to do protective styles. But if you want to do protective styles, do it. But don't call it a protective style. Just say you want to be able to do braids, you want to be able to do twists, you want to be able to do crochet. Because every style is not a protective style. Because I know some people, even myself, when I used to get braids, all my edges, I used to get them so small, it was micro braids. And they came out. They still not 100. So do you call that being protected? What was it protecting? All it did was I put little pieces of hair in a braid and it grew back and it snapped off. So I don't even know if that's even being protected. I just say it's nice to get different styles and stuff. But again, don't call them protective styles. If you just want to get a braid, you want to get twists, you want to get crochet, just be like, oh, girl, I want to do that. Because it don't always protect your hair. Another thing, I don't want to get off subject, but I wanted to show you guys, because a lot of people that start their locks, they be like, oh, my hair is so fuzzy. It's just not staying locked. Guys, it take a while. It take a while for your hair to really lock up. To be honest with you, people don't like to hear this, but it really takes about 7 months to a year to get that locking look. And then once it lock, it's going to lock. I can't say how long it takes, but that's kind of, to me, that's when you can start telling that you lock. People be like, oh, girl, you locked. I love your locks. My hair color is different. And if y'all see some of the brown colors, those are areas that I had to go in. I had to fix them, y'all. The reason why I had to fix them, because I went in and I damaged some of my locks. I'm being transparent with y'all. I damaged some of my locks because I'm so OCD, y'all. I have some lint in my locks. So I just went in, used the tweezers, and that's been about a whole year ago. Still keep on trying to fix it. I kept trying to fix it. I kept trying to fix it. And you guys know I know how to do locks. So I was doing it right. But once you break your lock, I don't care what nobody say, it's very hard to get it back right. Especially if you don't add any hair to it. I'm not gonna lie to you too, y'all. I used to be one of the ones when people used to add hair to locks or get lock extensions. I used to be like, oh my God, they're not locked. However you want to lock, that's up to you. That's up to you. If you want to go in and do your journey full-fledged like I did, that's cool. But over time, I don't care what nobody say, you are going to have to get one of your locks fixed. And once you do get it fixed, you can do the crochet hook. Oh yeah, the crochet hook, good. But eventually, it's still going to, if you really get in there, it's still really soft and weak in that area. So you're going to be fixing it a lot. So sometimes you might have to add a little bit of hair. But the thing about that is, a girl was asking me too about buying hair online and lock extensions. I'm going to make a video too about lock extensions. You have to make sure it's your right hair color. Because, some of them are jet black when you buy it. Some of them not jet black. But if you, like I said, if you see it, that is where, again, these, the ones in the back and a couple in the front, I had lint in it. And I got just crazy. Don't get crazy, I'm telling you. It'll mess up your locks. I don't care how you sleep, what you wrap your hair up at night. It's inevitable. You're going to have lint in your locks. That's just life. Just like, eventually you're going to get a cold or just anything. It's going to happen. I don't care how you put them up, you post them up, you put them inside. Lint's going to get in your locks. And if you OCD like me, guys, do not pick them out with tweezers, and even your fingers can mess it up. So like a lot of people, that can mess them up too. So just be careful, because my locks have never been the same. Just want to tell you guys, I want to be transparent today because a lot of people, again, got the wrong concept of locks. But all I can say is I want to show you guys what I meant, how people say my locks grow away, my new growth grows away from my locks. So every time you see my locks, they always looking perfect and pretty. I make sure I came to you guys when they don't look perfect and pretty, okay? But you can make them look pretty. I'm just going to show this. See, you see how all that hair is out? Now, if I didn't know what I was doing, y'all, I can really mess up my locks too by going so long without lock maintenance. A lot of people be like, well, go long and it makes your roots thicken up. And no. Some people, if you go too long without that maintenance, and again, what I told you guys maintenance is you just, somebody's going to, you or somebody going to take it, put all the hair where it used to go, twist it up, just roll it up, do the locksmithing, whatever you do, clip it, put you under the dryer, or you might not get up under the dryer. Or you can do the interlocking method. It's a long story, it's a good, but all the methods is great. It just all depends on your texture and if it's done right. But I don't want to get too much into methods, but I just want to come to you guys real quick, let y'all be transparent. I mean, I wanted to be transparent, let you guys know the tea, the truth, from someone that has been locking for a long time. These are my locks. I started them with my mom. I have been locked for 6 years now. And I ain't gonna lie, guys, I love them. The only time I kind of get that urge, like to not love them, is when I don't take care of them. And what I mean by taking care of them, just make sure you oil them, get them pretty. I mean, anything look crazy when it ain't done. And you know hair is important. If your hair ain't looking good, you ain't looking good. But I mean, if your hair ain't looking good, you ain't feeling good. If your clothes sometimes ain't looking good, you ain't feeling good. And when I ain't talking about sick, I'm talking about feeling confident. That's what I'm talking about. But anyway, guys, just wanted to show y'all, let y'all know if you starting your journey, if you in your journey, locks is not perfect. It's nothing in life perfect. Ain't no man perfect. Ain't no woman perfect. Ain't no product perfect. Nothing. And again, guys, with locks, less is more. Okay? Just want to come real quick. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. Bye, guys.